Hey, what is up, YouTube? What is up, Christian Intelligent family? So we have Charlemagne the God explains why he's not endorsing 2024 presidential candidates. So basically, Charlemagne, if you don't know him, he's just one of the talking blackies for the Democratic Party. He's one of their talking blackies. He's been going ham, vote Democrat or die, vote Democrat or die. And now it looks like he doesn't want to vote Democrat. Okay, let's get straight to the video.
Breakfast Club, Charlemagne, stop that, y'all. Stop that. The Breakfast Club.
Nah, Whoopi Goldberg like a freaking donkey, man. She need donkey of the day for that hairstyle. And for that hairstyle, she need donkey of the day.
Club Charlemagne the God has never pulled punches anytime. And politically or culturally, conversations are happening on the show that he does. And now he wants everyone to take a page out of his new book, Get Honest or Die Lying, Why Small Talk Sucks. Please welcome Charlemagne the God.
Bro, he's going on a book tour. Or he's going on a press run for the book.
How y'all feel out there?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm taking it back right after the show. Don't even worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I want this. I want this sweater.
That's cute. I like
this sweater's fly.
I took that back too.
You did?
Yeah, the tag was still in that one as well.
Uh-oh.
There's no need to wear that after a photo shoot. Where would I wear that at?
My house.
Oh, okay.
You know, just sitting around, looking good. Listen, congratulations on the book.
Thank you.
Explain to people why one of the biggest radio hosts on the planet thinks that small talk sucks.
Because it's a waste of time. You know, I think that, you know, you get into conversations with people and they make a whole bunch of chit chat, but you know 9 times out of 10 what it is they actually want to talk about. Mm-hmm. So let's just actually get to the discussion. And I feel like, you know, we're making too many macros nowadays, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like these little small issues that really don't matter in the bigger scheme of things. We make them the biggest talking points in the world. So when the real macros come across our desk, we don't even know how to talk about them at all.
Absolutely. Now, you write that you're convinced we're living in a time with more stupid people than ever. And
Yeah,
what,
I might be one of them, but you
well,
know,
no.
I still feel
But what has convinced you of that other than Marjorie Taylor Greene?
Just because I feel like, you know, nobody cares about like facts anymore. Nobody cares about like actual data. Like everything is about opinions and narratives and your feelings. And like you have really smart people, like actually intelligent people that have doctor in their name and PhD, and even they're all about opinions and, you know, narratives and their feelings as opposed to what the actual, you know, facts are.
Yeah. Data shows. Well, since this book is all about having real conversations, let's get to it. Mm-hmm. Let's get real. Now, you have a massive platform reaching millions of listeners, and you and I have talked about this before. You endorsed Joe Biden back in 2020, but this time around, you say you're not going to endorse anybody. Charlemagne, now is not the time, in my opinion, to sit this one out.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't say that. I never said I was sitting it out.
What you gonna do?
I'm definitely voting in November, but what I like to focus on is issues, not individuals. Like, you know, when
But why not endorse?
Huh?
Why not endorse Biden?
Because if I'm sitting here telling my listeners that, you know, you have somebody out there who is a threat to democracy, you have somebody out there who said they want to, you know, suspend the Constitution to overthrow the results of an election. You saw this person, you know, try to lead an attempted coup of this country, and I'm telling people that this guy is a threat to democracy. Have you ever read Project 25? Mm-hmm. There's only 2 candidates out there. So if I'm saying that about this individual, the choice is clear, right? And I've seen y'all do this on The View before. I saw y'all do this to Killer Mike when he was on The View, and Killer Mike literally sat here and said, hey, you know, I supported Keisha Lance Bottoms. I supported Ralph Warnock. I supported John Ossoff, right, in Georgia. And he said, you should support the people that I've supported. You should support the person who the people I've supported are supporting.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's y'all opportunity to say, well, clearly he's talking about President Biden. Why do y'all need us to say this if we don't feel comfortable saying it?
No, it's not that we need you to say it, but I think other folks need to hear, because, you know, one of the things I'm sorry, I just jumped you, I'm sorry, but one of the things that we've been talking about is the fact that getting facts out through the media seems to be very difficult.
I feel like I just spewed some facts.
Yeah.
Yes, but we need you to do it on your show.
Well, the reality is I think both candidates are trash. So but I am going to vote in November, and I'm going to vote my best interest, and I'm going to vote who I think, you know, can preserve democracy. So if I think both candidates are trash and I don't feel like, you know, endorsing one, would you rather me endorse an individual or endorse the fact that, hey, we need to go out here and protect democracy?
And by the way, I think it's incredibly powerful to use your platform just to draw the contrast. I actually tend to agree that I don't think an endorsement is somehow more powerful than reminding folks the other person tried to overturn our democracy. That breaks through. But I want to ask you, because you're kind of one of these, we call them double haters. I don't like to to use the phrase, but
Double haters?
Double haters, like not thrilled with Biden or Trump, and
I've never heard of that. Like the chicken fried
I called it.
I thought that was just called being an American nowadays. When you look at the polls, people don't seem to be too pleased with either one of them.
And I'm right there with you. So you've called this a race between crooks, cowards, and the couch.
That's
and you
right.
say Democrats are losing the messaging game.
But let's be clear about who I say are the crooks. I say Republicans are the crooks. I say Democrats are the cowards. And I say the couch is voter apathy. And I feel like, right now it looks like, voter apathy may win. But whose fault is that? Is that our fault or is it the candidates?
Well, and I'm curious at this juncture, 6 months out, who do you think wins?
Oh, I have no idea. I mean, it's a toss-up.
Man, we know who's gonna win. Big Uncle T's winning, bro. No one in their right mind is gonna vote for Biden except The View and the old lady supporters. That's the only people that is gonna vote for Biden. The View, okay? The only people that I know watch The View are people in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s that watch The View. That have cable TV. Cause you have to actually look up The View on YouTube, or you have to actually have cable to catch their show. Cause I think it comes up like 11 or something like that. Cause my gym plays it. So that's why I know what time it comes on. It comes on around like 11, like 10, 11, 12 there.
I really don't know. I think the person who goes out there and probably energizes their base the best at this point. And, when you look at somebody like President Biden, it feels like his base is pretty pissed off at him for a number of reasons.
Help him out.
Well, no, look, I actually...
Help him out by doing what?
Well, I want to ask you something, because when you talk about crooks, we know that. We've talked about the Republicans ad nauseum here. But when you say the Democrats are cowards, how could Democrats show more courage right now in a way that speaks to you?
By doing what, Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett did to Marjorie Taylor Greene the other day, I think Michelle, the former, First Lady called a play one time, and she said, when they go low, we go high. I think you got to rip that play up.
Yep.
When they go low, you got to take it to the floor.
I don't even think she went low on that, because I think her pointing out the hypocrisy of them not attending to the rule was going high and using an example.
And that's why I
think it was brilliant.
You're right, and that's why everything...
It wasn't. She called the woman a freaking bad belt, bleach blonde, something like that, whatever it is that she called the white lady, the Republican lady. And the Republican lady said, you wish you had real hair like me. You wish you had real eyelashes like me. Yes, my skin might look old and like wrinkled or whatever, because I'm a white person. My skin just ages terribly. I put on sunscreen and all that, but it still ages terribly. You have black skin. You have black skin, but you have terrible hair. So like, she just said that. Because I've never seen a black woman who actually cares about their hair and likes that natural hair. All they want to do is wear fake stuff. And the thing is, they don't understand that men, regular men, good men, don't like that stuff. We like regular women that look like a regular woman. She looks good with her natural hair. Natural hair is touching her back because she actually took care of it. It takes time to take care of natural hair, especially if you have black hair, because it curls up and all that. So you have to like detangle, do all that type of stuff. Yes, but it doesn't matter. You can still take care of your hair and have beautiful hair. You don't need to wear fake stuff to be happy. That's the point I'm making. You don't need fake hair to be happy.
Look, so all of this stuff has been normalized, and it shouldn't be normalized at all. There's nothing normal about American politics.
No.
But the way that, Democrats react to it sometimes, they make it seem like it's normal. We got to stop acting like this stuff is normal, and you got to start calling BS where it's BS.
Well, so let me ask you this. If you think that's what needs to happen, because for me, I think back to the time when we couldn't vote. So the idea of voting for, this one or this one it wasn't about our best interest. It was about how do we get to point B.
That's right.
My point is, listen, I don't know if it's because he's old or people are mad. I don't know why Democrats are mad at him, but I know I'm better off with him than I am with the other one.
Right. That's
What? The country is dog water. How you better off him? Because you're rich, The View pays you thousands of dollars a year. That's why you don't feel it. You don't feel it like that. But if you were making 50, 60K a year, and you were getting taxed crazy, and you had to pay a lot of money on gas, rent, mortgage, groceries, whatever it is, that's gonna affect you. But if you're making thousands of dollars because you're sitting on daytime TV, we have a different situation here. That's all I'm trying to say. You might not feel it because you're making a lot of money. And after taxes, you still have a lot of money left. People like us, regular people, we're not making that much money yet. Okay?
What I know. So, and we say it because we always have to remind people, of what we went through in order to do this, in order to have this right to vote. And so if you say you're going to vote, then I'm not going to ask any more questions.
Not only am I saying I'm going to vote, I'm telling you who the threat to democracy is.
Well, we do. Listen, we do this every day. We know who the threat to
Absolutely.
democracy is.
Who is it, bro? Who is it? Who's a threat to democracy, man? Stop it. Stop it. People are acting like the president actually even has enough power to do anything. The president has to go to Congress to even get anything passed.
His name is Donald Trump. If you,
Yeah.
if you want me to spell that one out. Come on.
And one would think since there's only two.
I mean, there's third-party candidates, but, you know,
Oh, yeah, I
really
will
there's only.
beat your behind.
Man, The View. Let me try and read some of these comments, though. What are the people saying? If you look at the people in the comments. They said, look how disgusted they are that he won't endorse their candidate. The man is voting for Trump. He didn't say it, but his body language and his response told it all. When did Charlemagne become a political voice of the people? No, Whoopi, we don't need to hear who celebrities endorse. I think he said all he needed to say. Respect. Charlemagne talking about politics is like Cardi B talking about speaking proper English. I don't take anyone seriously who calls themselves a god. Charlemagne is the last person who you should take political advice from. Why isn't Joe there today? Her meltdown to Charlemagne saying both candidates are trash. I would have been epic. No president should not need celebrity help. People can type, so forgive me. This show causes people to lose 100 brain cells per second each time you watch it. Second, sounds to me like Charlemagne is Trump curious. Celebrities are all that Biden has left. Who cares whether he votes or not? First of all, he's not a god. There's only one God. He doesn't have to endorse anyone. Not a fan. His ego is out of control. The View gets booking depth department ought to have rethought this. Maybe he paid to show to promote the book. When he said both candidates are trash, I felt that he is not the leader of black people, or what he says does not represent all black people or voices. So I don't listen to his words. They all suck. I want Trump 2024 MAGA. This is the dumbest interview ever. Those not publicly endorsing anyone are the ones secretly voting for the Don. Teflon Don 2024, baby. Ha, MAGA. He lost credibility a while back. Who's on tomorrow? Joe Rogan? We don't care who he votes for. There are a lot of people who consider him trash. Why would anyone listen to this man? Why? Sunny Hostin, help him out. Sunny Hostin, but why not endorse Biden? They are really trying to force him to endorse Biden when Biden clearly sucks. I read some of the comments. Yeah, that's how the comments are feeling about the Charlemagne thing, man. Honestly, I feel like he's not having the courage that his book is saying the Democrats lack, or whatever that he said. You don't have courage, bro, because we all know that you might be voting for Democrats. Not me, Republicans, but you can't say it. Because if you said it, the View wouldn't have you on their show like that. They wouldn't, man. So if you guys enjoyed the video, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace.